Okay, we're in the final part of our cabinet build. Right now we're putting in our shelves. And I've got my upper cabinet back out here, and I've gone ahead and put in the first shelf. Now, when we parted this and designed this cabinet up, we actually specified 2 shelves for this. So I'm going to show you how to install the second shelf. Actually, let me show you how we did with the first one. So there are 4 pins, okay, 4 little holes, 2 on each side, and little 1/4-inch shelf pins. I bought these on Amazon because I like them with brushed nickel, but you can buy whatever you like at Lowe's or Home Depot, whatever you want. And we're going to use a jig to put those holes in, and then the shelf just kind of sits on there. Now, in retrospect, I probably should have put these forward 2 pins out much further because it's a little tipsy. But you'll get the idea once we do this next set. So to drill those holes, I'm going to use a shelf hole jig. Now this particular piece is from Rockler. You can buy it from Rockler.com. They may sell it on Amazon as well. And it's a piece of plastic with all the holes drilled in them, and it comes with a specialty drill bit. Now this drill bit it's a self-centering drill bit, okay, with a little tip on the front. So when you push this through one of the holes, all right, this little drill bit pops out. And we're going to hold this template against the side and then basically pick our holes. You could use this template, which is fairly inexpensive, and it's actually called the original Jigit template system. And I know Craig has a version of this. But you can put as many holes in here as you want. You can also put as few as you want, and that's what we're going to do in this example, is just use as little as possible. That way when you open it, you don't see that whole array of shelf pins. Having too many is nice because then you can move the shelf where you want. Having the few amount as possible is also nice because you get a cleaner look. So it's whatever you prefer. You want flexibility to move the shelf up and down, however, or you can kind of plan on what's going in here and then set your shelf pins where you want them. Either way works, whatever you want to do. So to get started, I'm going to line it up here, bump it up against the back, and then I'm going to take my drill bit, and I'm going to arbitrarily choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes up from the shelf. I could also do it without the shelf in place. I don't need the shelf here. You could do it from the previous pins. It actually has holes here that allows you to use the shelf pins you're using, and you can stick them in those holes and sort of lock them in place. So it's designed to be pretty flexible with whatever you're doing. It's also symmetrical. So if you hold it upside down, the holes from the top are the same distance as the holes from the bottom. That's nice. You can also, it also has this lip here, so you can butt it against the edge of the front of the cabinet if you want to. That'd be a great idea, maybe doing before you have the door on there. Right now it's not terribly convenient for me to do that. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball the front here. Probably not the way to do it, but if you wanted to use the front edge of the frame, go ahead and do that too. When we do the face frame version of these cabinets, I'm not going to show this either because we're going to show it once and done, but you could butt this against the inside of the face frame if you wanted to use the face frame for reference. Either way you want to do it. So I'm just going to put this here. I'm going to use my drill bit with an impact gun because the impact gun has a very high speed on it, and I think you get a cleaner hole when you push it through than if you're using a regular standard drill. This thing just cooks speed. So let me show you a better angle of that as I do this, and then we'll get the shelf pins in. Make sure I'm not blocking that.